Israeli forces launched a series of massive strikes on several areas in the northern part of the Gaza Strip. At the same time, in the northwest, the IDF command began withdrawing part of its forces from the coastal zone. Some 30 bodies in black bags were found on the grounds of a school in Beit Lahia. It appears that they contain residents of the enclave who were killed during filtration measures and accused by the Israelis of being members of Hamas. In the area of the Isthmus, between the northern and southern parts of the enclave, the front line remains the same. Israeli forces are engaged in low-intensity fighting in the areas of the 𝐈𝐬𝐫 and 𝐷𝐸𝐫 refugee camps. In the south, the Israelis continue to bombard the central neighborhoods of Khan Yunis, which are still under the control of Palestinian militias. At the same time, the IDF command withdrew a significant number of units from the areas of Al-Aqsa University and Al-Amal Hospital. For the first time in recent weeks, trucks carrying humanitarian aid entered the enclave through the Kerem Shalom checkpoint. Fuel was also delivered to the Nasser hospital, which had previously been forced to restrict medical care. In the West Bank, Israeli security forces continue police raids in various localities and refugee camps. At the same time, a series of mass arrests of persons suspected of having links to Hamas took place in the region. As for Israel's northern border, the situation remains tense. Hezbollah again targeted Israeli strongholds, while the IDF struck targets in southern Lebanon. Nevertheless, the Israeli command decided to slightly reduce the number of troops in the northern parts of the country. This was reflected in the cessation of cantonment of servicemen directly in populated areas. At the same time, several strikes were launched from Syrian territory into the south of the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights. In response, the Israeli Air Force fired rockets towards the town of Daraa. However, no results were reported. In the Red Sea region, Yemeni Houthis attempted to attack the destroyer Gravely and the container ship KOI. The U.S. command reported intercepting all Ansarallah munitions on the approach to the ships. In turn, coalition aircrafts also carried out a series of strikes on the group's facilities in Al-Hodeidah and Sana'a. The United States reported the destruction of Houthi launchers and a drone control station.